Hello, my name is Dallin Williamson, and this is the case for a Safer CTA. We've had a lot of development over the past weekend on bus drivers who've been attacked recently, and there has been whole cases going through it and options of how we can make these bus drivers feel safe, taking some of the more dangerous routes in the city. We have information from union heads and different ways that we think we should be addressing it, so we're going to go forward with that. Our first thing we want to look at is the CTA crime stats. We did have a pretty big peak after the pandemic kind of backed away, and we got back to traveling like we normally do. We would say that there has been a slight decrease after we only have the stats up to 2022, but looking at the CTA, it does seem like there has been a decrease in violence, physical violent crime especially. So we do want to say that that's looking good for us. We do think that's contributed to a lot more of the police officers and every other security guards that are looking out for the train stations. Unfortunately, right now the buses do not have the same. One of the bigger suggestions was that we should look at armed guards. This is because of a recent attack that we had here about 3 days ago, where the driver was attacked going on one of the more dangerous routes that we all know route. Many of the bus drivers fear for their safety. They are typically, all the CTA is covered by protection from the Chicago Police Department, but unfortunately, because Chicago Police Department is spread so thin, a lot of bus drivers have said that police officers will just drive on by, and even when they're flagged down, there's a big dilemma over there. The unions for the drivers are now in huge talks that they're at the limits and something has to get done. Before, they were thinking about adding more drivers and stuff like that, try to spread it out. Now the bigger suggestion is armed guards, especially in some of the routes. That's what the union has wanted. This is not from CTA. Armed guards, we do think they're thinking that it is a deterrence to have someone there. They do think that because it's worked for the railroads and the rail stations, that's going to help for them as well. So they're really looking forward into this. The CTA, though, it has in fact said that they have been in no discussions about having armed guards on the CTA railroad stations, so we're just going to have to look out for a few more information on that and see what's going to come of that at the moment in the following days. All we can do right now, though, is just look at the stations and the lines that have more crime than others. Typically this is going to be the red line, as we all know, because that does run 24 hours, so I do think there is a little bit higher spike of crime when it comes down to those later hours, especially 3 a.m. in the morning. We all know, if you've lived here, it's not the greatest time to be riding the train, so a lot of us try to avoid those areas, but especially when we get down to the south side around Evergreen Park, Oak Lawn area, that definitely seems to have a huge increase as well, and also as well as the loop. So all we can do right now is warn people about the safety, and please try to encourage the CTA and write the letters that you're supposed to do, and hopefully we can get some changes. Thank you.